Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.
Hi, it's John Oast again from Fishyaker.com. Back in the day, before the time of aftermarket kayak fishing products, really we had to go to a lot of our department stores and you name it, hardware stores, to find accessories that we could basically improvise to work with kayak fishing. Well, one of the places I used to go to a lot was a Dollar Tree. And the other day I was at Dollar Tree and I was thinking, well, how many things are in here that we could probably use for kayak fishing, be it paddling or even fishing specific? So earlier today I went into a Dollar Tree here in my local town with my cell phone, and I decided to take a few photographs of just some of the things that they have at Dollar Tree that I could use. I think it was a total of 35 items that I found. I'm sure there were some others there that I overlooked, but some maybe some you might find useful and some maybe not. So let's take a look. So here's some garland type of confetti stuff. I use them for tying flies and jigs. They come in handy. This is some of the awesome cleaning solution stuff they have at the Dollar Trees. It's great for scrubbing down your dirty kayak. Furniture polish, use that for scrubbing some plastic, rejuvenating the plastic, or for your gaskets. Some glow sticks. If you go out at night, these are really convenient. They help you, track where your friends are in the water. They have all sorts of little kids' wigs and things like this I can use for tying flies. A Sharpie, like in the earlier video, for the hog trough or just to color your lures a little bit. Scissors. We all need scissors for cutting all sorts of things, including our line, you name it, all sorts of stuff. This here, a really cheap, basic, inexpensive flashlight. If you're out at night, you're going to need one. Some carabiners. You always got to have carabiners around. They come in really handy for clipping anything to anything. Needle nose. We got to have needle nose for when you're getting those toothy fish off your hooks. So keep them on board. Bungees. You can use them to strap down stuff to your boat, strap your boat to your car, you name it, all sorts of stuff. These gloves, I carry them around, especially during the wintertime. They got a rubberized grip on them too. Duct tape. Basically, the world would cease to exist if we didn't have duct tape, so you got to have duct tape on this list. Measuring device like this, you measure your fish. You can use it when you're doing accessory rigging or something. Super glue, you can use it for gluing your soft plastic lures back together, so gluing all sorts of things. These little snap-on reflective thingies, they could come in handy at night, I guess. Zip ties, you got to have zip ties when you're rigging a kayak, especially if you're running like fish finder wire. This thing here is an LED and it actually flashes, so I think you can put that on your PFD at night. This here, if you've seen our earlier video, which I hope you have these little kids' scissors. They come in great. They cut braid. Wire cutters. You got to have wire cut, especially if you're putting together, rigging your gear. And then, of course, you got nail polish. This stuff's great for redoing your jig heads. And then you got these little clippers. They're great for cutting your line. Just keep it on a carabiner around your neck. A rag. You got to have a rag. Here's a hand towel. It's $1. Figure keep that on your boat. SPF 38, gotta have sunscreen. So again, $1 for sunscreen. I don't know how good it is, but it's $1. Socks. I use socks for all sorts of things. I can carry stuff in it like my rods and put my reels in when I'm on the water. And these things here, you can rub down your gaskets on your boat, keep them rejuvenated with it, just go with your shoes. Batteries. You gotta have batteries too, because you figure you gotta have a VHF. If you have a VHF, you need batteries for it. And some more of these little, hair ends and so forth. Just keep them. They're good for tying flies. This here is expandable water bottle. You got to stay hydrated, so you might as well have one of them. I love beef jerky and beef sticks, so obviously keep those on this list here. I love them. They're great. Zip blocks. You got to have zip blocks to store your soft plastics in, or you name it. The previous video on having a magic eraser. Here's a generic one. It's a good one to have on board. And then you've got this. I use little boxes like this to keep my soft plastics organized in. And here is this little retractable thing you can put your fishing license or your snoopers into or something. And then this little thing here is just kind of handy. It's even got a little carabiner and it's got a compass on it. Well, that's just 35 things that I found in my local Dollar Tree. Sure, I could have found some other items there I could have found something use for. Some of those you might find handy. Some of them you think are totally irrelevant or redundant. But either way, I'm sure if you spend a couple of dollars, you get a Dollar Tree. Go in there, take a look around. You never know what you could find. There's some use for something there. So I like to go in there and just snoop around. You never know. Again, you never know what you're going to find. So check out your local Dollar Tree or dollar store in your town. And again, thanks for watching Fishyaker.com.